So this is my first vlog of me talking, and I decided to do these to reach out to see if anyone's in like the same boat, and there's probably a lot of people in the same boat, maybe with different paddles and different bodies of water. But one thing that I've been thinking of a lot lately is applying for classes. And the question is, which one's first? Because I have lots of aspirations. So I'm thinking of like the one that I don't have to go to school for 4 years at first. One that I can get, maybe a 2-year and make a pretty good amount of money, and then work my way to the 4-year, and then do that for a couple of other what do you call those? Majors. For a couple of other fields that I'm interested in. One of them is criminal psychology, being a correctional psychologist to be exact. I've been thinking of that for years, like at least several years. My heart's always had a part in it. Like I've always had like a voice in my head saying, do that, you need to do that. And the other ones are a voiceover actor, or just someone that reads children's books, or whatever people think I'm good for, and what I think I'm good for, like what I enjoy doing as well as what they think. And I love technology for the most part, and I've been trying to find what programs, what degrees, and all that would best suit me. There are a lot out there, and so I've been reading through everything that I can get my eyes and hands on. I've been watching videos about what people say they wish people have told them, or what they wish they would have known before getting their degree or getting their job. And that's one reason why I love YouTube. YouTube gives you all that information. It connects you to people with numerous stories, and numerous people with numerous stories, or even just one story that connects to you and that gives you the information that you want and need. My thing is, with the voiceover, I need to learn how to read smoothly. Sometimes it takes me forever. It takes me so long to read because either I don't know the words very well, sometimes I get tongue twisted, and if I'm working for a company that has a deadline, it gives me a deadline, I'm gonna be sweating out of every hole. So that's something I need to work on. And I think the editing software should probably help with that. They can edit things, and like sound, and you don't have to read everything. You probably don't have to read everything, trying to figure out a way to say this. like to summarize it without saying too much, without taking too much time. Like you don't have to spend, you can cut certain sentences to condense it, and if you mess up, then you can just cut that out, and then get a professional to do all that for you. So, and being that I love comedy, I would love to read some kind of comedy, what do you call those things? Commercials. Comedy commercials, a book. I would love podcasts, but I don't think that, I think I can just do that on here. I don't think you need a degree for that, right? Yes, and I talk to myself, if that's not apparent. I don't look at the camera a lot, because I'm trying to access my points of consciousness. Yeah, I love that. I learned that probably a decade ago, that you look to the left, up left for facts, recalling info, and then look up right for creating, and that's your creative side, your visual side. But then I was thinking, well, what perspective are we talking about? Your perspective, or if you were to turn around, how it's different from the other side. So it's which left and which right. I guess do it and find out. Do it and see what works. What works. If you look up left. How easy it for me to recall info, and then what's it like recalling info from this side and that side. And then I think looking down, it's recalling smell. I think I read that. Yeah, I think I read that. And I don't remember what looking up in the middle is. Yeah, anyway, so back to my point. I don't edit my videos because I've only posted 2, I believe, and they're eating videos. So I'm definitely gonna do more. I was nervous, extremely nervous before, because my thoughts weren't very coherent. I had to assess that situation. So yes, I also want to work with children, young children, I should say. Young children. I've been very good with them. Most of them, I should say. Most children. Most young ones, I'll call them young ones. Because I'm wait, children? I'm a child. Or do you call that shit I'm an offspring, right? I'm someone's child. Doesn't mean I'm young, though. Not below 10 or something. I've thought about that recently. And I've always been so analytical, so that makes sense. I'm I see childcare worker. I'm looking at my computer monitor, and I see childcare worker, which, of course, I'm about children, I just said, and I'm thinking, well, of course, I know what they mean, like young children, but in other contexts, when people are talking about children, like they say children, like you see parents talking about their older children, like adult children. So I'm like, well, if they're using child in that word children, like if they're using the word children and child, it's like, do you mean young one? Old one? It's like that. And by the way, I've got a pink light on, so I'm really like probably borderline they call me whitey, but or they like make fun of my light skin, but I'm not that white. I'm probably like, yeah, I'm probably borderline. I have scars, you can see, like what do you call those? Ice pick scars, crater. I call them craters. I think that's the first word I heard to describe it. I'm definitely gonna get that fixed. I've been learning about skincare. That's another thing I wanted to study was aesthetics, because I love aesthetics and I love learning about it. And I used to be very much afraid of chemicals, which, you know, if you have sensitive skin, then yes, you need to watch for that. But I don't have that much of a sensitive face, and I don't have sensitive arms or hands or feet, and so that's really cool to know. I can just use glycolic and lactic and malic and whatever else. I've spent a long time on YouTube learning from estheticians and dermatologists, and I remember a lot. They said that, like, I love myth busting, and they said people give chemicals a bad rep. It's a matter of what chemicals you mix and trying them, like sample them, like test spot them, yeah, spot test them. And they say water is a chemical. I'm like, oh yeah, the periodic table, right? I think that's what that means. The chemical table, periodic table. So yeah. The chemicals you should not be afraid of if you're not sensitive. And yeah, I heard a lot of things about skincare. I'm rambling. This is a ramble video. Okay, cool. But yeah, like, I heard a lot of myths when I was in my 20s, and now I'm in my 30s, almost in my 40s. I was gonna keep that a secret. Oh well. So yeah, hearing some things about skincare that have been debunked. So I've heard and I've read an article that debunks that whatever you put on your skin gets in your bloodstream. And then I heard from a dermatologist, a seemingly credible dermatologist, said that it's very hard to get stuff in your bloodstream. Very hard for it to travel to your blood. So I'm like, well, let me test it, you know? we can fast and we can renew ourselves. So if I feel anything out of the ordinary strangeness that I feel, like get sick or whatever, like get sick often, I'm gonna just put glycolic acid, lactic acid, and everything. Like, I'll use skincare from places that I usually don't anymore because I read, I guess, a fear-mongering article about it, and I saw videos about, like, don't use this because it gets in your blood. Like, that's scary because I drink alcohol and I want to put the least amount of poisonous things in myself as possible. People are like, yeah, well, you drink alcohol and you smoke like cigarettes, but I'm like, yeah, that you got a point, but do they though? Because like, it's when you put things on your skin, and if it supposedly goes to your blood, then it's not filtered. Is that right? I am not a medical professional, obviously. Obviously. So, yeah, that's my thing. That's my thoughts. Like, does it get? I don't think it gets filtered through, what is it? Your liver, kidneys. I never said I was an expert in that. It's funny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start vlogging myself doing stuff around my room. That's where I am the most times. I'm gonna do a room tour. Now that I've got like more interesting things in here and things are like starting to come together a little bit more. But I'm always gonna be a little chaotic, I think, with some things, and so I'm just gonna be me. And if that bothers you, I'm just warning you. If you are extremely OCD, I guess, or extremely particular about what you want to look at, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, I'm artistic and I'm kind of chaotic and I'm a little clumsy. Like, I can be really swift and then really clumsy like a second later. Oh, my nose is getting like swollen. Like, when I talk too much, like this part becomes a little swollen. Maybe it's because of my nerves. And my immune system's awesome. I know that. Like, when I'm not stressed a lot, when I don't have a lot going on that I'm nervous about, when things are just happening how I like it. And I'm very careful about how I conduct things in my life now. Like, things that I can control, I try to control like pretty wisely. And things that I can't control, I try not to fret over. So as far as careers, I should say, I've been researching, and there's so many places, so many online places, which I'm trying to do online only. I've done the in college, on campus thing, and I would love to do online only because I have an area set up to where I can do it like probably seamlessly, and it's better for me. So if anyone has any input on that, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm doing a lot of my research on YouTube, and I don't know many people who can help me, so this is like my main area. Oh look, I changed websites, and like it makes me look lighter. Okay, well, over 20 minutes. Over 20 minutes of a video. Oh, that's another thing I like doing is accents. I may not get them accurate, but it's something. It puts me in a higher vibration. A higher vibe. Higher vibe. A higher vibe. Another thing that puts me in a higher vibe is awesome glasses. I can work in a what do you call those things? A workshop. I'm ready with my futuristic shirt. Yeah. I'm gonna game soon too. Like, I've been trying to game. But they're not games that I'm very interested in. Like, one of them I'm halfway interested in, like, so. And the other game is too much for me. I think it's because of the person I was playing with, so. So, yes. Oh, Lord. My lipstick. I'm grunging it up today. Grunging it up today. And I love singing and dancing. I love hip hop, and I think it's called expressional dancing, or like, I can't remember the name, but it's something like it's just everything is expression. Everything is expression, but like, there's a name for it. I got a hair. It's like a mix of contemporary and sensual and I'll have to think of it. I mean, it'll come to my mind. I'll have to think of it. It'll come to my mind, and then I'll probably put it in the description if anyone's interested. Yeah, it's not jazz, not lyrical, not tap, not hip hop, not burlesque. Yeah, when I learn about editing videos, when I learn to edit videos, I'll post. Hopefully I can post this one. It's over 20 minutes. For being like a new YouTuber. I forgot what I was saying. I was thinking and speaking too fast and furious. But yeah, singing and dancing, without it, it's like you're taking away my oxygen tank. Taking away my oxygen tank. And just the oxygen in the air. I say tank. I think it's because of so much medical talk that I've had with people, like in my family, and my environment. Yeah, I've had a lot of medical talk. now that's really eaten me alive. Like, my mind's like, what is that type of dance called? Let me type it into Google. My laptop, come here, you precious. I have this cool looking laptop. It's a ROG Zephyrus. I believe that's how you say it. Gaming laptop. I'm into like horror, thriller. I should say indie horror. Indie horror, thriller, racing, and mystery games. If anyone wants to play. Okay, I am typing in types of dance. Oh yeah, it's not ballet, not samba, not belly dance, which I like. I like a form of belly dance. I like the dark belly dance, like the metal goth type. Whoa, I've never heard of bolero, square dance, Broadway, swing music, folk dance, country western dance, swing. It's not something that's hyper or like, well, not like ballroom hype. I mean, not ballroom type, not like a swing hyper or like folk dance. How that's kind of hyper compared to what I'm looking for. Wow, there's a lot. Quick step. Okay, didn't find it. Let's see, 7 genres. Wow, Google lists more genres than this site. Okay, it says ballet, modern, contemporary. I would say it's like contemporary, but I'm pretty sure it said like expressionism, but all of them, maybe they meant like it's random expressionism. It's not like, ballet, how there's like, you don't have a flat foot in ballet. Not that I've seen. What dance is the hardest? Well, it depends. It says ballet, but maybe the hardest on your feet. Like, yeah, the polarization or the polarized questions. I'm like, it depends on the person. Like, they may find hip hop extremely hard, and then ballet, like, not that hard. But yeah, it just depends. So, okay, traveling, turning, elevation. Oh, that's just the moves, but okay. I'm just gonna go with, let's see, simile for expressionism dancing. Or another name, let's see. Another name for expressionism dance. Expressionism dance. Oh, it put a question mark on it. That's weird. Expressive. Modern. No. It's just like, it's the best way I can describe it. But because I don't know how to put videos, I don't know how to put clips in here. So, here's related in Google. Related to recent searches: expressionism, swing, lyrical, contemporary. Lyrical isn't it, but I'm surprised I didn't see lyrical in the previous lists. German. Interpretive. Interpretive. Like, thank you, Google. I love you. Well, I love you for that. I don't know about other things. I heard some negative things or some not so favorable things that Google done. That Google did. that Google done. Yeah. Okay, so interpretive. Like, it's your own, I guess, interpretation. Oh, compilation. My mind does that. Like, after I've spent so much time researching, it'll just randomly give me the word, like, oh, and, what was it? Compilation of moves, not just like lyrical moves. It combines lyrical, like parts of lyrical, parts of jazz, parts of hip hop. It's not just all hip hop, hopefully you understand. If not, internet's here. So, anyway, I'm probably gonna get off here. Just wanted to make a video just to break the ice, and yeah, kind of I'm just at a pause right now. So yeah, I'll make another one soon. Hopefully it'll be more, I'll do more, but this is me for now. Hope you have a good night or day.